Hello world, it's Hatim Tekri. Now in this video, we understand the concept of function. So first, we understand what is function. Function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. So function is nothing but a block of code which runs when we call. So what it mean that which runs only when it called. So for example, if you create a function and put some code inside that block of function, and when you run the program, so that function, the code inside that function will not execute because that function has never called. So to execute or to run the code inside the function, you have to call that function. So if you call that function inside the program, then only the code inside the function block will be executed. So now what is the need of function? For example, if you are using a same piece of code repetitively in the different part of your program, so in that case, the function is the best solution for that case. So due to this function, you can put your repetitive code inside one block and call that function whenever you need. So this function will reduce the number of code and put the repetitive code inside one block. So in future, if you want to update that same code, so you just have to change that code inside the function, and that code will reflect to every part where you have called that function. But in the earlier case, if you want to update that piece of code, then you have to update manually each and every place where you have used that code. But due to function, you just change the code inside the function block and it will reflect everywhere. So this is the benefit of function. So the function will reduce the number of code, and function is used to put the repetitive code inside one block. So now we see the practical example of function using the program. So let's move to the computer screen. So to understand the function, first we create the function, or first we understand how to create the function, and after creating the function, we see the function calling, that how to call that function which we will create. So first, function creation. So to define the function, first we have to write the name of the function. The name of the function is depend on the user. That's mean we can name the function as per our choice. So in this case, we put print hello world as our function name, and after defining the function name, we have to put the bracket, opening and closing bracket, and after opening and closing bracket, we have to mention the opening and closing curly braces. This curly braces will define as a function block. The code inside this curly braces is known as the code of the function. So here we write print hello world. So when we call this print hello world program, at that time the code inside these two curly braces will execute. So now we see the function calling. Now to call the function, we have to put the function name and the bracket. So the function name is print hello world. Sorry, I have make a mistake spelling of world. And after the function name, we have to put the bracket and then semicolon to end the statement. Now this is the function. We have defined function and named the function as print hello world, and the code inside these two curly braces will execute and place our code inside these two curly braces. And at the time of function calling, the code inside this curly braces will execute. So here we write print hello world. This is our function name. So when we run the program, it goes to the function declaration and then it's execute the code inside this curly braces, or this curly braces is also known as the function block. So when program runs, the control goes to the function declaration and execute the code inside the block. So let's check. Click on the run button. And yeah, it's print hello world. So this is how we create the function and we call the function. Now let's see, if we will not call this function, then the code inside this function or the code inside this block will not execute. The code inside the function block will execute only if we call that function. So let's see. Comment this line and click on the run button. So in this case, we have created a function, but we haven't called that function. So the program will not execute the code inside the function block. So click on the run button. And yeah, it's give no result because we haven't called the function. The code inside the function block will only execute if we call that function. Now in the next video, we see more about the functions. So that's it for this video and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.